All right, set 4 here of Jangbi versus Nada. Jangbi taking 2 fast victories against Nada. That must have shaken Nada a little bit, although if anyone has been here and done that, it is Nada. He is the winningest player in the world of StarCraft. 6 Star League titles, 3 MSLs and 3 OSLs, going for a 4th MSL, and Jangbi going for his first title of any sort. He's gotten close, but he hasn't gotten there. And, you know, we're going to see how he does here against Nada, if he can take Nada out here in Game 4, which is on destination, which does favor Protoss almost 2-1.
Yeah, and if Nada's going to be able to come out of this alive, he's going to have to shake it up. He's going to have to get Jangbi off his game, much like Jangbi's been doing to Nada. And Jangbi just showed how effective that is on a map that may be favored towards the other race. You definitely got to do something to get the other player, you know, back on their heels, trying to think of what to do next, keep the pressure on, and I really hope that Nada can do that. You know, he can do that effectively, especially if he goes for some early vulture type harass. You know, he does a great job of that sort of stuff, and I really hope that he takes advantage of his ability to do that in order to get some sort of win back and get himself into this game.
Yeah, Destination being a 2-player map, really interesting. I love watching matches on Destination. It's really interesting map. It does have a few kind of unique features that probably all of you know about, with the minerals being can be mined out, which leads a second ramp into your main, which is really nice. A lot of pros don't use it these days because they always are watching after that, but it could be used. Like you said, Rise, I think Nada's going to have to catch Jangbi with his pants down, man, because otherwise it's just going, if it gets into that late game, I think with the map advantage and with Jangbi on a roll right now, it's going to be extremely difficult for Red Nada to get back into this match.
Yeah, I mean, the Terran really hates the mid game, I think, on this map because of all the bridges, and if the Terran doesn't have just perfect micro and you know, is able to counter all the different things Protoss can throw at them, such as speed lots or zealot drops, I mean, they just can't cross those bridges, and if they can't cross the bridges, then the Protoss just picks up gas left and right. It's easy for the Protoss to pick up a 3rd gas, a 4th gas, just on their side of the map, but with 4 gases, you know, the Terran basically has no hope if the Protoss can hold that for a while. And looks like Nada is going to be going for a standard wall in here. It is fairly easy to wall in, of course, and he's also going to go for a scout here. Doesn't look like Jangbi this time. Well, I can't say anything too early. It doesn't look, obviously last game he went for a cheese, no, not a cheese, but a proxy robo, but he's not going to go for a proxy gate at least, but Nada looks like he's searching for a proxy gate. He's moved a little bit to the right, as you notice here, probably just checking right now to see if there is a proxy there, although he could be setting one up of his own. I don't know. That is just very rare, though, to see a Terran proxy, but is he going to be going for that? Or is he going this far just to kill a Ragnasaur? What is going on here?
Yeah, I got to say, he's definitely got the perfect timing right now to throw it out a proxy factory, making sure that the Ragnasaur is out of his way in order to do that. At the same time, being very smart and trying to wall off to make sure that Jangbi cannot spot what's going on here, which is very important, but it looks like Jangbi might be able to get through. No! Jangbi gets hung up at the last second. Nada very lucky there. I thought that he was going to lose that and give up his little gambit that is going here. And, oh, but Nada, just, he's faked me out, man. He decides to finish off the wall at this point, get that other supply depot down. He's also got Jangbi somewhat trapped. Of course, Jangbi can just go back with his minerals, but he's able to get a couple more shots on that probe and really prevent it from getting the critical scouting information that it's really looking for right now. Jangbi playing a little bit in the dark. He may decide to start looking around for a proxy factory himself. I actually thought that Nada was looking for a proxy early on because of the popularity of proxies on this map, but instead, he's going for one of his own. So, you know, he could have a lot of success with this, but really, I'm very curious of how this is going to work out better for him, unless he decides to go for, I don't know, maybe it'll work out. We'll have to see.
Yeah, wasn't that Ragnasaur's day at all, man. Pretty rare that you see Terran going up that way. I definitely thought he was looking for the proxy, but that would be an odd place for a proxy, as usually it's out front or somewhere closer to the base. So definitely we see that proxy factory going up now. Really interested to see what Nada's going to try to do with it. Losing his scouting SCV quite early to that probe. That's a little bit unfortunate. He's not going to be able to see everything that Jangbi is doing. I think Jangbi's got to expect something is up. Why would Nada be blocking his ramp, or blocking his choke there actually at his wall? Because, I mean, really there's not a huge amount of reason to do that. I mean, he could be trying to trick him whether or not he's going too FAC, or whether or not he's going for the early expansion. So we got to see. You do see the machine shop going on that factory now. Some early pressure coming out from Jangbi, so I'm interested to see what we're going to see here out of Nada.
Yeah, Nada's going to go for that fast 2-factory here in a proxy location, and critically, once he pushes off, if he can push off rather, these couple of frontal forces, he's going to have mines all the way leading back, so if Jangbi retreats, he's just going to walk face first into a whole lot of spider mines, and that could just destroy his army, and that could just be it. But the thing is, Nada doesn't have a tank behind these Marines, so it's just going to be these Marines against whatever Jangbi puts up in front, although right now, this one Dragoon's not going to be able to do that much. It's gonna, well, actually, it might be able to pick off that blocking SCV. And looks like, you know, just a little dance here. It is going to get that SCV, and it might be able to do some damage to these Marines. In fact, another Dragoon comes. So this could be bad for Nada if he, you know, just takes a lot of damage here in the front. Then he's just not going to be able to hold his front. I mean, 2 Dragoons could finish off everything Nada has if it's just Marines and SCVs, but at the same time, obviously, he can build a lot of Vultures and force Jangbi to go back, but it looks like he's actually going to go tank first here. He's going to just bide his time and then move out probably with tanks and spider mines, and I don't think Jangbi's going to spot this. If Jangbi fast expands, that could be his doom, and he is.
I'm a little surprised at Jangbi, though. It looks like he's finally realizing that something is up. I'm surprised he didn't get there a little bit sooner. And now, there are the mines right in front of both bridges, so either one he might go up to. But he's just out of range of that mine. No, but it goes off in the last second, but good micro. No, big hits going off on those Dragoons. Another one could get taken out before it can do too much damage, but Nada is out there with 2 tanks attacking against 3 goons, and he's got a couple of Vultures that are following up behind him, so he's going to be able to keep Jangbi back in his base, whereas Jangbi was playing under the intention that, at first anyway, that he was delaying Nada's expansion, but instead, Spider Mine going down, taking out one of the goons, and another trying to force his way up the ramp. It looks like one of the tanks might have been taken out. He is slowly working his way up the ramp. There is a robotics facility that's going down for Jangbi at this point, but it's going to take him a little while before he can get observers out, and even if he does, he's going to have trouble defending against this as that tank moves right inside the base. More Spider Mines going down. Jangbi doing a very good job of microing against him, but at the same time, I don't know if he can handle the amount of Vultures that are now streaming into his base, especially because he got that expansion up, and the Spider Mines take out a couple of the goons that are coming right out of the gateway, and man, those goons are in trouble, and Jangbi is going to start losing probes.
Yes, this is very, very bad. Jangbi's going to have to hold on a little bit longer till that observatory comes out. Nada's going to have to flow these Vultures into Jangbi's base and keep the pressure, not let Jangbi get out of his base, because if he does, this could be all over for him. But lots of Vultures coming in right now. Looks like he's got the shuttle, so maybe Jangbi is going for the Reaver after all, which could have been really bad for him, and I think this could be going for Nada's advantage. A mine going down in the middle of the line. Is this going to go? And not killing a whole bunch of probes, getting extremely lucky, using that shuttle to micro. I can't believe that mine didn't kill a lot more pros. This is a huge advantage for Nada right now. All he has to do is sit back and use these Vultures correctly, keep putting them in front of that gateway, and he needs to watch out for the Reaver that's coming soon. Hopefully he has a tank to reinforce shortly. And another mine going off, killing some more probes. This is a probe slaughterhouse here. Another mine going off, killing goons and more probes. Nada is going to town on all of these probes and these goons. This could be it. Oh my God!
GG!
GG! Jangbi! Oh my God!
Oh my God, that is all I have to say. What an insane freaking game from Nada, showing us why he is the master of the Vultures, the Tornado Terran, just blowing through Jangbi. And we've got to stop it right here. Stay tuned for game